The questions before the Supreme Court was whether the rescission of DACA by DHS itself was unlawful. It then held that Elaine Duke had acted in violation of the Administrative Procedure Act, the APA, in rescinding DACA. Specifically, it found that she had acted arbitrarily and capriciously. The rescission of DACA had again rested upon the letter from Attorney General Jeff Sessions, which rested upon that decision in Texas versus United States. The Supreme Court took great pains to parse Texas versus United States and held that that decision was was strictly premised upon eligibility for benefits as a result of DACA and not on forbearance or deferred action with respect to DACA itself. So she needed to lay out her reasons for not forbearing, not continuing deferred action, even if she didn't grant benefits to the aliens, work authorization, things like that, to the aliens who were covered by DACA. Second, the Supreme Court majority held that that Duke had acted arbitrarily and capriciously in failing to discuss the hardships that would accrue to the aliens who had DACA at the time that she rescinded that status. The Supreme Court made clear that the DHS in the future didn't have to not grant those individuals deferred action, that it didn't have to grant some sort of specific status or have some sort of time frame by which those individuals' status would expire, but rather that Duke had acted arbitrarily and capriciously in not discussing the issue of forbearance, as it called it, at all. On that basis, the Supreme Court held that Duke's September 5th, 2017 memorandum rescinding DACA was unlawful.